Yo, YouTube, what is good? It's Aeghis. In this video, it's gonna just be like the third installment of the Arcane Shuffles highlights that I'm gonna kind of be uploading over time as I climb in Solo Shuffle. Basically, I just am gonna do like a little bit of a commentary of it, just so that I basically didn't talk too much while I was playing these games because for one, I was really focused. For two, I just wasn't feeling particularly like super great this day, so I didn't have a cam on. I wasn't talking too much. I was just playing WoW. But for entertainment purposes and just for educational purposes as well, I will, commentate over the video. So you can see here, I actually blink and then melted the leap bolt from the warrior there. I'm in a spear here. I accidentally double pressed my altar, so that was a mistake on my end. I'm just trying to steal the Dream Breath Hots. I get my surge rolling here. The time dilation does come out on the warrior, so I don't want to attack the warrior because he basically has that 50% wall. So I do a little swap onto the priest here. Can blink in a little bit aggressively here because I have the rest of my surge up. Now, since the warrior is trying to push on me, I'm going to blink backwards. Get some big damage rolling on him with the arcane, double arcane blast into barrage to consume my nether precisions and my harmonies. Since they're at a pillar, they're kind of scared. You know, we're playing marksman arcane versus an arms warrior, so I actually do miss my CS here, so I start sheeping him. Probably could have supernovaed that one. That was a mistake on my end. Try to go for the half ring, get kicked on it, resheep the priest. Being really annoying with quarter DR sheeps. Switching it to the healer. I do pop alter time here, but I should go back particularly soon because I only have 4 buffs and there's double purge on the enemy team. He's looking for a sleepwalk. I do counterspell that. Get a nice ring of fire down. I try to get my surge back here before I go for my Magi palms. But honestly, that was a mistake. What I should have done is just use the Magi palms and then shifting powered later down the road. Instead, I kind of try to force it here, and now it's awkward because I have a surge without Magi and Palm. So a little bit of a mistake on my end. The healer does have the 3 nullifying shrouds. Not really looking to spell steal those right now, just kind of looking to get my damage rolling. Plus he had a lot of other buffs, so it would have taken a lot of globals. Getting a slow up on the priest. Got my surge off here because I do have my proc trinket. No way to farm back arcane stacks right here, so you could say this is a pretty low value orb. I even fuck up my radiant spark as well, just kind of sitting here blasting. Throw that barrage right before my surge ends. Warrior is kiting to me, so I alter as soon as he gets on top of me. He leaps over. One thing you can see here, I use this shimmer charge because I know when I go back I'm gonna get refunded another one, so it was kind of a free charge, so I just blinked in. Now I'm shifting power here to get my damage back in terms of my Magi. Massive Viz, go for the Ring of Frost. Try to knock him back through the Ring of Fire there. DB that Dream Breath cast. Probably should have CS'd it. Game maybe would have been over had I done that. I do block kick him here on Shadow because I thought the game would end, you know, like this global. I throw my barrage and then Magi. Sheep, he trinkets, stuns me back. Mind games. Not too worried about this though. Trying to channel these missiles. Throw my 10 stack harmony. My marksman hunter takes him out. So pretty easy game there. Not too bad, not too bad. Moving into the next game here, we do have Shadow Priest on our team. We are fighting Marksman Warrior. So I do Klepto, or sorry, not Klepto. I do CS the nullifying. The hunter does come out, interrupt me from sheeping him. Try to get a sheep off that. Probably gonna meld that. No, he veins it. And then he melds that. Get the 3rd DR sheep. Couldn't. Not minding these interactions too much. Still have 4 seconds left on my surge, so I can get the end of my damage out here onto this warrior. Does have time dilation though. Do have 4 stacks of empowerment here, so could definitely get some big damage rolling on the hunter. Although he does have the survival of the fittest damage reduct up right now. However, I think it's only 30%, so I opt to do a little bit of damage through it. We get his exil, not too bad. Healer's pushing on my Shadow Priest, and he does die without pressing Life Swap, Disperse, Spirit Link, Ascendance. So honestly, you can't really do too much in that scenario. If your teammates aren't pressing buttons, they're just not pressing buttons. What can you really do? So it looks like we do have some downtime here in the video. So we got Warrior, Mage, Resto Shaman versus Shadow Priest, Hunter. So let's see what I do here. Probably want to take Klepto. So we're going to drop Empowerment, take Klepto, but then we're going to be spec'd into Imp clear casting, so I can still stack multiple clear castings. Something I do pretty often. Alright. So he's got the 3 nullifyings. I can Klepto those right off. Boom. I opt to get a Massive Viz off with my, or a Ring of Fire off with my Massive Viz. He fears into my nullifying, so I get my Surge rolling here. He does have a lot of Dream Breath hots, so he's probably going to be fine. I probably should tab the Hunter here at this point. Said I sheep him. Sheep the Dispel because I don't have Spell Steal to Spell Steal the PI since I used Klepto on the nullifyings. Just trying to kite here, stay in the earthen best I can. Shifting power to get my damage back here in a sec. See a nice Ring of Fire opportunity. Could maybe Blast Wave the Priest into that since he didn't get hit. Instead I opt to Dragon's Breath the Hunter because he had kick, and then I go for Sheep on the healer. Stormbolt comes out, not too bad. Hunter does have a kick, so I'm trying to be really careful with what I'm casting here. Isn't pressing it. One thing when you have 4 stacks like this, 4 arcane charges, is that your arcane cleave will make sure that your next arcane barrage will hit multiple targets, so you can get chrono shift up on multiple targets. That's something you can do when they're pillaring you really hard like this. Blink around the corner, but we're kind of scared here because we took a lot of damage from the hunter and the priest. Trying to get a Ring of Fire around the corner. The double tap comes out and I mass a little bit preemptively. Usually when the rapid fire comes out like right there, that's when you would want to mass, and that would actually cancel the cast on whoever the mass or the rapid fire is on. It's actually a mistake from me right there. Try to get my surge out. He doesn't let me. I do a shifting power here, but looking back at it, the shifting power is pretty low value. I didn't reset almost any cooldowns with that. So I try to get the surge rolling here on the spear. Magi, clear castings, palm double blast, 150k crit. He pops Obsidian Scales and Renewing Blaze. Don't want to attack into that. So just trying to get some damage out on whatever I can. Probably blink in, throw a barrage with the end of my surge. Missiles instead, okay. Probably should have barraged that global, it's fine though. Ring of Fire, but I want to do it on the other side that my warrior's on, because he'll push the enemies into the Ring of Fire. If they want to continue to line the warrior, they'd have to run through the ring. That's why I changed sides there. Sheep the Hunter. He could kick this, so I'm kind of faking it. He traps. Trying to stop these aim shots while my shaman here is CC'd. Do interrupt the sleepwalk there as well. PI on the hunter, could look to spell steal that. I do. Looks like I have Palm and Magi. Trying to kill the fiend here. Didn't really get to do much with my Radiant Spark there. Should be okay though. I still have my big damage. Get that Arcane Cleave on multiple targets. Root the hunter here to bait mobility options. He Stormbolts the rapid fire, really good. We are just sitting here in Earthen Wall. We're like really scared this match. I get a nice Ring of Fire into a Magi, consume my clear casting's double blast. Hunter is trying to push in. I'm just trying to keep slows up on him, make it really annoying for him. I get kill shot and death from like 50%, brings me to really close to death. So I lock the sleepwalk. Looks like that guy has time dilation. Trying to just get the surge on the hunter. I don't want to kill the hunter, but I want to activate my surge on him, just because I knew if I were to blink in, it would be too hard to get that surge off. So I just surge on the hunter to get the buff up, and then I put the damage on the dragon. Killed him. Okay, let's keep watching here. So it looks like we're playing God Comp versus KFC. The Earthen Wall Totem does come down, so I look to get the Ring of Frost. I'm going to hit the hunter here because he's not in the Earthen. Because you can see the shaman actually moved the Earthen on top of the warrior. Now I attack into the shaman, or the hunter here some more. Just trying to do as much damage as I can. I get Turtle. They had no interrupts for that. Healing Tide, I try to kill that. It's a big totem that you would really want to kill in like a consistent damage scenario. Blast Wave the warrior out of the spear, and I root him at the end of it. He's not able to get back, so basically nullified the spear. My priest did disperse anyways, but it's whatever. That Dragon's Breath misses for some reason. Full trap on my healer. I probably should have blink 8 that. If that was good, I would have done that. Shifting power. Juke the shaman shear there, I believe. Get the full sheep. Magi. Radiant Spark. Missiles for a couple. Re-sheep. Trinket that. Blink in. 2-stack Radiant. Palm Blast. Blast. Barrage on the 4th one. Grounding Totem. Just trying to mass invis that rapid fire. Wasn't a double tap rapid fire, I don't think. Maybe it was. Shaman runs in to get feared. He is on Sheep DR here with Shear, so I gotta be careful. Can't really sheep him or but he does actually press Roar of Sacrifice, so it's not terrible. Eat the kick, probably get that reflect off. I actually do get that ring around the corner, which is kind of clutch. So I blink in aggressively here because I got the CC. Hunter has no kick. I do get precog there from the warrior, so I cast Surge with it. I already have 4 stacks. But I barrage and then use my Magi, because you don't want to Magi when you already have 4 stacks, so you can fit in that little damage global. Just kind of doing a bunch of damage here. He does Earthen. Hunter is like out of the Earthen though, so I get some nice damage on him. Still have that extra blast, put it on the Hunter there. Trying to kill the Tide now with my clear castings. Do have precog here, but I'm feared. Does press Disperse, thankfully. That's always a good thing. Looking to DB. Thought I had ring here, didn't have it for 2 seconds. Go for the sheep, got it. Trying to fake shear there, got the sheep. Or got the juke rather, got precog. Sheep the Hunter, because he's in the middle of the map. Ring of Fire. Double Ring of Fire opportunity, resheep the Hunter. Arcane Blast into Barrage. Get my stacks back. More clear casting missiles. Fire Blast the Spirit Link. Missiles for 1 second to kill that. Where should die here? Execute Barrage coming in. Nice. I opted for missiles because I had no Harmony stacks, but worked out. Alright, so now I'm playing Marksman. Arcane Mage again, so this lobby is going to be very, they're going to be on the pillar a lot, just like they were in the first game. So they're nice and grouped here. So I Mass Invis, Ring of Frost. I actually do get a triple Ring of Frost. However, my Hunter breaks it a little preemptively because he dropped like a volley on it. He did almost kill the Hunter, or the Shadow Priest. My Dragon has a really nice grip right there. Grips me out of the spear. So legendary. I'm just trying to get the Arcane Cleave up on the whole team. Trying to make sure they're all snared, all slowed. I'm also building up my Arcane Tempo stacks and my Trinket procced. So almost kill them here in the opener because of a Stars Align scenario. That Surge was my Insignia proc. I had nice Incanter stacks. I had a 5-stack Arcane Tempo, so I had like, 30-40% haste with that. Now I'm just still dumping damage, lock the Mind Games there, boop them up. Root them, just being really annoying. Trying to double ring them. Since I missed it, I can actually look to blast wave him into it. I try to sheep the priest here to stop the mass dispel. So this is a good go here. Like a good CC oriented pattern of globals there. Doesn't really pay off too much. Something that people will look for maybe a too much in shuffle is a CC opportunity such as that, but it's still good to go for them occasionally, just not super often. I blink, trying to kill that grounding. Get some clear casting missiles on blast into barrage. Just trying to knock them off me. I still have my CS, holding it for the shaman here. I get silenced just as I was about to kick him. Unfortunate, but kill the healing stream there. Why not? I have my trinket proc up right now, so I'm trying to play a little bit aggressive. I have to blink backwards a little bit. The dragon gives me dilation, as you can see on my tell me when. Killing the fiend. Just Arcane Explosion so I can get clear castings, so whenever they peek me, I can annoy them around the pillar. Should be probably Arcane Explosioning here as well. Pre-line the bolt there. I just opt to block it. Probably should have waited for the spear, because the warrior does have spear off cooldown. He does use it here, but I actually blink bug it. Pretty nice. I have all my damage and cooldowns, 5-stack tempo, so I opt to just pop off here. The warrior actually comes off the pillar at the perfect time. A little bit maybe of a misplay. I get silenced on it with a VT, so my healer can't dispel it. Games is me. Doesn't really matter. I have enough damage to attack through the games. Get that blink barrage in there right before my surge ends. Ring of Fire around the corner. I actually shimmer, cancel my own Ring of Fire there. Kill the healing stream, why not? Nice grip for my dragon here. I have a 10-stack Harmony. I throw it. 51k, not too bad. At this point, I'm just trying to cleave. I see a PI, I probably steal it. Yep, got it first globe. That was really good. And the priest does go down to the marksmanship under there because that was his true shot aura. So, yep. And then we're going into our last game here. Resto Shaman, Marksman SP, and we're playing Warrior Mage. So, I'm just in stealth here. My healer has nullifying shrouds up, so we do want to push in here because we don't want to waste those. I shimmer while I'm in Massive Viz, get the double ring. I actually do opt to go the shaman here. I get precog, He earthen wall totems, so I should probably start to tab target the hunter here. I sheep the shaman. Okay, my warrior's destroying the priest, so I help him out. Double tap rapid fire come in here from the hunter. My warrior kind of does face tank the damage a little bit, but he seems to be okay. Steal the PI from the hunter. Wasn't his true shot. Just trying to get some damage out. One more sheep. Nope, DB. And I noticed his team is really far from him, so I opted to just blast wave him and ice nova him away from his team. Double fear. I accidentally break that with my barrage, or my orb. So I try to juke the shear, root, shifting because it's the only global I could have done. I get feared as the true shot, aim shot comes out. I get a nice surge proc here. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get value out of this one though, because I am rooted. Try to ring of fire around the corner. It is true shot from the marksmanship hunter here, so I am just opting to alter and LOS until that is over. I missed my ring on the shaman. I'm able to blast wave him into it. Really good. Earthen wall totem comes down. Just bursting through it. Don't remember how much of a CC reduct it is. If you guys saw there, I actually sheeped and orbed, same global. You guys can do that and it won't break your sheep if you're on top of them. Some little secret tech there. The double tap does come out from the hunter, so this is going to be big rapid fire damage on whoever he puts it on. It's on my warrior. My warrior's taking big damn here. Oops. I kicked the hunter, or sorry, the priest there on the mind games. The double spear comes out. I try to get an arcane surge rolling here. Again, don't care that I'm doing it into wall. The point is you just want to get the surge off so you get the damage increase buff. I would think of the initial surge damage as, you know, min-maxing. Sometimes I even do it on pets behind the pillar or totems behind the pillar. I lock the shaman there. You guys can see how I'm using alter time and shimmer to kind of really annoy these guys on the pillar. Make it to where they basically can't run from me. And I always have 2 charges of shimmer available for situations like this where you want to really chase for the kill. You want to have the mobility for that. Let's see here. Sheep the hunter here just to alleviate some pressure on my warrior. Trying to avoid the things there. I do have my Pris barrier up, so the duration of it's super short. Trying to snipe the grounding maybe. Nope, go for a ring of fire during the grounding. Steal the PI. Kick the shaman at the very last second, because you don't usually want to kick right away. And that's a 5-win lobby at 2640 MMR, or 2640 CR. Anyways, that's all I really have. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.